I just check up the haircut that I've done about like 20 minutes ago. To take the line, scissor line out. I just try to turn it around. So I'll make sure that I don't cut too much. I just check, and as you see it, this is my cut, but I just do a little bit texture. So I don't mind if I turn it around or that way or this way. Doesn't matter, whatever you feel comfortable. So I go to right here and then I'll leave it. But what I do, I put my scissor, I open this straight. I put my comb right there, and wherever is just standing up, as long as it's trying to standing up the scissor, I just make the line right there. So sometimes it's just right behind the ear, sometimes is a little bit to the front, sometimes is in the back. So it doesn't matter. This is a crown, so you have to make sure that you just make sure that you do not make too short there, because the ends is not going to be thick. So right now it's very thick and nice. So what I do, I open right in the middle of the head and this, and I just do texture. This is my cut before. I don't need to do anything with this cut because it looks fantastic. But I make sure that after I blow dry it, I just texturize it a little bit. Like what you see right here. So I just texturize it a little bit at the end of it. And I go like this. Again, I just texturize. And then I go just right between the ears because I already had the guide. So I go like this. And then again, this side. Now I go back again to the middle. I bring them up. I touch it a little bit. I go to the next section. And I just go like this. Don't cut too much. You do not want to make too much short, so then you have to go back again and cut all over the head. So I just go like this. I'll make sure that what I've done, it was correct. So after the shower, she can blow dry it very easy. So a good cut, even after 6 months, will stay the same, perfect shape. But make sure that you touch it up perfect and check it perfectly. So I'll bring the hair down. I made it. I have nothing there. It's perfect. I go again right here. I'll bring it behind the ears. Perfect. Make sure that the fronts are even. What I do, exactly like right on the ear where the crown is there. So I make it 2 parts. I go like this. I see again right as soon as the hair is, the comb is straight, right there. That's her crown. So I'll make sure again, I'll bring it to the front and I just even it up. So I have a little bit longer at this side, so I just make sure just right here I touch it. I don't need to go too much. So to make a little bit layer on the top, what I do, this is my layers. What I do, I just go around a circle around the crown right there. How you find how far you can go or why you cannot make this circle right here, because you have to feel it right here. When you put your hands, when you open the hands, open the hair, you just put your hands. Some people they have here, some people they have. She has them right here. So basically, most of the people they have this part to this part is the highest level of the head. So I go just right there to make a more layer, so when the hair is a little lighter, it jump up a little bit. So I just make the crown right here, the circle, So what I do, I just go around it, make sure the line is perfect. And then I use a big comb because a big comb helps a lot to after you blow dry it. So you don't need to use the small because it's going to make a lot of little hair will shows. So I go up, I hold him, I turn it around. The reason that I turn it around is just because I want to make him uneven and not having the scissor line. So what I do, I comb, I go one more because I don't want to cut too much, and I see like this. So when I see, look at this, the cut is perfect. So I go deep with my scissor. 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 Like if you notice, I have them like here. So make sure that you don't cut yourself. So I do this one very, very fast. And then when I lose it, this is the way that it's gonna look. The layer is gonna be very pretty, kind of like a graduate. It's so beautiful. So this is my layer. At the end, it's very thick, it's not thin, and that's what I was looking for. So to make after the crown, after right here, when I cut it, I go to the front and I make one circle, just like that, for just the front hair. And what I do, I go one like this. Excuse me. I go just like this, and I just pull it back. So I pull it back. When I'm doing it, I don't do the front, I pull it back. The reason, because still not showing the scissor line. So as much as you can, take the scissor line, don't make it like cut. So I just do like this, and I go deep like that, and I just cut the end, and I play a little bit, so you're gonna see exactly how it's gonna look. So it's just gonna be like this. I love it, and thank you so much for watching me.